come real close. How confident do you feel coming into this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think I really enjoy this track, so we'll see. We were good here last year. We weren't great, but we've been much better at every racetrack, it seems, this year. So hopefully we'll be a little bit better than we were and can have a better shot to race at the front and contend for a win.
Let's talk this week about fights post race and things like that, and if officials should jump in and break it up. What's your take on that? Should we give a few seconds for guys to get in what they need to get in?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get hit, so break it up before they were coming to me. But no, I don't know. I can't really answer that. So they're trying to. I mean, they're doing their job. So I think that's the job of a security guard is to diffuse a situation as soon as they see something getting out of hand. And I'm not sure if they did anything wrong there. So again, I don't really know how to answer that. But obviously, if somebody gets hit, you want to see a fair return, I guess, or attempted a return. But again, they're trying to diffuse the situation. I don't think they knew that Ross was going to hit him. So maybe they could have just broke it up as soon as Noah was grabbing him. I don't know, but I don't know.
As a little guy, I mean, you're not the biggest guy in the world, so do you feel like you might need maybe more protection in that situation against somebody who's bigger? It's not necessarily a fair, like pound to pound, you'd probably be on the lower end.
I mean, pound for pound, even I would probably lose the fight. So, no, I was saying, I think I want security to break them up before they ever get to my car. No, I'm just kidding, but I don't know. I don't foresee myself ever being in a situation like that. I think everybody probably understands it's not going to be an equal fight with me. So they'll end up looking bad because I'm a little fella.
It's kind of like with Bubba last year, right?
Yeah.
In the way that you didn't.
Yeah, I mean.
Engage.
Yeah, I can't see a scenario where I'm ever gonna be in the mood to fight or want to fight. So I feel like competitors would probably know that as they come over. That I'm not gonna fight. I'm probably not gonna fight back. So I don't really know if that matters or anything. But I'm not a fighter.
Kyle, on your podcast, which was very good, you and Brad Sweet, you talked about Ross Chastain moving the needle, and you said, man, he owns it. And then you said he could be more popular than Chase Elliott. Can you kind of talk us through that? It was really an interesting comment.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think just them, like him in general, I feel like he's got a good personality. He's in controversy every week. Fans love controversy. He's the guy you can cheer for, you can boo, whatever. He's fast, really fast. His team does a great job of marketing and activating and all of that. So I think there's a lot of potential there for them to take advantage of it and him to take advantage of it. And I think they've done a really good job up to this point. And like I said, I think he's got the potential to be one of, if not the most popular drivers out there.
What about owning it? Like, what talk about a driver like you thinking, hey, own it.
Well, I think, I feel like you see him apologizing a lot less these days, which is, I think there's a lot of things that he apologizes for that he shouldn't apologize for or that he doesn't really mean. I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's good to eventually I feel like when you get into controversy every week, you just got to be like, whatever, man. Like this is just standard procedure now. So I feel like he's getting a little bit like that. And yes, I mean, there's times where he obviously feels really sorry. And, I would say like Dover, he felt really bad. And there's other times, where I feel like he doesn't feel bad, but he feels like he has to apologize. Where I think you see less of those moments now. I think you saw it, Kansas even, like on track, he's like, I left him a lane. And I think that's that's what he needs to do more of, and I feel like he has done more of lately.
Thank you.
Obligatory question. Have you and Denny talked? You guys good? Everything okay with how the race finished last week?
Yeah, we text a little bit, and I mean, I didn't even need a text or anything, so I do a good job of reading the race pretty quickly, even in the moment. So I even before I saw a replay, like I feel like I had a really good understanding of what happened. So yeah, I'm frustrated I didn't win, or frustrated I didn't get to 3 and 4 to have a shot, but I don't think nothing he did was intentional, so it's hard for me to get upset at that.
You guys good friends. You guys give each other a hard time? Do you guys go back and forth a little bit? How does that work?
No, I mean, we didn't really talk like that much. We just exchanged like a couple texts. So I haven't seen him. We were out of town all week, and not that I see Denny during the week on a normal week, anyways. But yeah, we're fine. And I mean, I say it a lot. Like, I move on from things really fast. So had I felt like he'd done something to me intentional, I would be upset, and maybe I would change the way I race him. But he was just racing me hard, and we were battling for the win. So that's stock car racing.
Kyle, when you win a race, lots of times broadcasters and all will say, well, they can start working towards the playoffs now because they're in the playoffs. But as a driver, once you get that win that's going to put you into the playoffs, how does that affect you psychologically? Do you say, okay, now I can just race and not have to worry about this, or does it have any effect at all?
I don't think it has any effect on you. I think you're always pushing to win. It's been a while in my Cup career that I've been kind of flirting around the bubble, where I think without a Cup win in the season. So I think when you're around the bubble, that's when you have to be a little bit more cautious and patient and pick and choose your moves and stuff. So maybe you're a little less aggressive, but at the same point, what a win does, so you're also really aggressive. But where when you have a win, again, I don't really think it changes anything. Everybody in the field, every car in the field is always doing whatever they can to win the race. So I don't really necessarily think it does anything once you get a win. I think you're always pushing for a win. I think those guys are on the bubble. That's the ones that don't want to make a mistake and lose, 20 points or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know if that answers it.
Thank
Kyle,
you.
at Dirt Bristol, after the incident with Priest, you said, let's just move on. And you've said that a few times since then with other incidents. How do you find that ability to just move on after something like that?
Well, I think I race a lot, which helps move at least my mindset forward. And then I feel like you look at other people's careers, and I mean, for Ross, for instance, I mean, not that he means to put himself in situations, but like, if you don't get over things, or if a driver doesn't get over the things, then it just carries on too long, and then it ends up affecting your season. So yeah, I think the quicker you can move forward, the quicker you can get focused on the real job and what you want to accomplish, and then you're not wasting races. You're out there trying to make points and position your team for a better spot for the playoffs.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.